In the ITV documentary Harry and Meghan, An African Journey, Meghan spoke out about the unfair scrutiny she faces. Likely one reason she and Harry are distancing themselves from the royal family. BuzzFeed News reporter Ellie Hall did a deep dive into the negative headlines that have plagued Meghan.
In very similar stories where Meghan and Kate did very similar things, Meghan's was covered one way and Kate's was covered another way, and Kate's was more favorable.
Case in point, the pregnancy headlines. Meghan was called out with why can't Meghan Markle keep her hands off her bump?
Kate's story, it says Kate tenderly cradles her baby bump. Story about Meghan, they're criticizing her. If Kate holds her baby bump, it's perfectly normal. If Meghan does it, oh my God, why is she doing it? It's a cause for investigation. It's a cause for concern.
Believe it or not, avocados were another source of controversy for Meghan, but not Kate.
The avocado story, it's Prince William is going on an engagement and a boy gives him an avocado. This avocado might help Kate's morning sickness. Meghan's story is how Meghan's beloved avocado is fueling climate change and war crimes.
And then there was their choice of wedding flowers.
When Kate Middleton married Prince William, the headline here is, you know, you can always say it with flowers, and it's a detailed look at all the different flowers that Kate had in her bouquet. Among them, Lily of the Valley. Meghan Markle also had Lily of the Valley in her bouquet when she married Prince Harry. She also had it in the headpieces that all of her flower girls wore. The story? Meghan Markle almost killed Princess Charlotte because Lily of the Valley is poisonous. And, you know, Charlotte could have pulled it off and eaten it.
The thing is, black people drive themselves crazy trying to rationalize being under the system of white supremacy. That drives black people crazy. This is why so many black folks end up talking about how suicidal they are. You're confused. And this is why our sister Dr. Welsing said, and Neely Fuller said, if you don't understand racism and how it works, everything else is just going to confuse you. Nothing can be further from the truth. Black people are very, very, very confused dealing with white supremacy. You try to rationalize with something that is completely irrational. I want black people to understand this. The white supremacists are completely irrational, which is a tenet of white supremacy. White supremacy is all about being irrational. Being irrational is a design of white supremacy. It's supposed to not make sense to black people.
A stunning new example and the contrast in the media's treatment of Melania Trump and Michelle Obama. You don't want to miss this.
Michelle, Merchant of Death Obama.
The bitter half of the Obama administration.
Maybe we should call her Lady Michelle Obama.
It's like we have a king and queen.
Michelle Obama is so like the Duchess when she speaks
kind of
about.
Annoying,
she is. Because, by the way, they're not
just. She be eating? She needs to drop a few.
Melania Trump is spectacular in every way, and she is a dazzling representative of the United States.
She is a woman of strength and should be revered, not made fun of.
The woman is beautiful inside and out.
Melania Trump is one of the classiest, most elegant, smartest women I know.
And it's impossible for people not to have the pants charmed off of them when she shows up.
America and the world seems to have fallen in love with the First Lady, Melania Trump.
Michelle Obama, she may not be proud of her country, but she's certainly proud of her wardrobe.
The First Lady was caught on camera wearing shorts. And some people think this is a big no-no for a First Lady. The First Lady was also criticized for wearing a sleeveless gown to the inaugural ball.
When she opened up the White House vegetable garden, she was wearing a pair of boots that cost $775.
Running around in almost a $7,000 jacket really sends a conflicting message.
The real injustice is the press's attention on what she's wearing rather than what she does.
Melania Trump always looks so stunning and so beautiful. I just want her wardrobe.
She tends to try to make statements
comments by her appearance.
They commented on her shoes, that she had heels on at one point before she changed into sneakers.
Pretty much Michelle Obama got a pass. Interestingly, Michelle Obama, she gets out of a vehicle. She's carrying a bag that was $1,200 and nobody said a thing.
No one said a thing about her $500 Lanvin sneakers either.
Reportedly spending $2,000 on this sundress.
What?
The First Lady changed into a $950 skirt just hours later.
You'd think maybe the press would have more to worry about than what the First Lady wears, but no.
Lives are at stake here. Why are we worried about fashion right now?
Now that a Republican is president, apparently the First Lady is expected to dress like a poor person.
You can't criticize someone for their clothes, for their wardrobe choices.
First Lady Michelle Obama stepped out wearing an expensive designer jacket for a reception at Buckingham Palace. The price tag, $6,800.
Melania Trump looks stunning.
She looked beautiful,
right?
as always.
We just take that for granted.
Melania Trump always certainly looks stunning and always a fashionista in moments like this.
Taking the nanny state to the new level, Michelle Obama is suggesting what you should feed your children.
This isn't about science. It never has been. It's about control.
Taxpayers would be outraged that they're going to be asked to spend another $4.5 billion to elevate Michelle Obama to sainthood.
If a first lady gets political and places herself in the political arena, then I think we need to give her the credit.
It's wonderful that the first lady is reaching out to young people.
This is something the First Lady has been very passionate about, so I commend her for her choices.
Can you imagine if we would sit here on Fox News and attack Michelle Obama for something that she was trying to do to better the country?
Big Mama or Big Nanny is wagging her fingers at the food industry.
Michelle Obama talks healthy food eating, then goes out and eats cheeseburgers.
Is the First Lady overstepping her bounds?
The general rule with first ladies that they're off limits.
You don't attack the First Lady unless, she does something really newsworthy.
Michelle Obama thinks being America's First Lady is, quote, hell.
She's doing pretty well. She takes trips to New York, Broadway plays, out to dinner.
She's got a great life.
And fancy date nights.
Fancy date nights in New York and traveling the country and, fancy clothes. I don't know what she's complaining about.
They can't stop disparaging her. Why is there such an obsession over her?
It's so offensive. What did Melania Trump ever to do with any of these people?
And the public is seeing these Marie Antoinette vacations that she's taking, and they're not liking it. Now you're hearing Michelle Antoinette on the internet.
Pundits decide those heels were proof that the First Lady is a modern-day Marie Antoinette.
They're harpies. They're jealous and they're envious.
Michelle Obama's face is like this.
She tries to look like she's smiling, but she can't pull it off. Her posture is bad. Her mouth is in a bad place, even her eyes.
And then we had the disgusting story about Michelle Obama's bottom.
Michelle Obama's bottom? I don't know where that was. I must have missed that one.
Melania Trump just posed for her official White House portrait. But of course, liberals found reasons to bash her.
In a fair world, of course, Melania Trump would be splashed over every fashion magazine in America.
I have never seen a first lady be attacked like this, like Melania Trump has.
I don't believe this ever would have happened, or can I think of it happening, to Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama's whining that she can't tweet.
Are we to believe that she's kidding or just haphazardly stringing words together and they came out in a sentence?
Is there an out-of-touchness there?
Very. Political tone deafness of staggering proportion.
They would never do this to Michelle Obama, would they? It would be outrage all over the place if somebody said this, God forbid, about Michelle Obama.
Women are supposed to stick together. Even Hillary Clinton said that.
It's a glaring double standard. It has to end. It's so obvious. Leave the First Lady alone.
There's a double standard. We all know this. I mean, it's transparent.
Because all you understand is that you're dominated. That's what you have to understand. See, black people don't really want to own up to that. Black people have to understand you're dominated by some demonic, irrational people who don't play by the laws and the rules that they present to you. This is the thing that keeps confusing you.